How to plant Russian sage, a complete guide for stunning blooms. Russian sage Perovskia atriplycifolia is a hardy, drought-tolerant perennial known for its tall, silvery stems and delicate lavender blue flowers. It's a favorite among gardeners for its low-maintenance nature and ability to attract pollinators. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting, this guide will provide you with everything you need to know about planting Russian sage. 1. Choosing the right location. Russian sage thrives in full sun, requiring at least 6 hours of direct sunlight daily. It prefers well-draining soil and can tolerate poor soil conditions, including sandy or rocky soils. Avoid planting in areas that are consistently wet or prone to standing water, as this can lead to root rot. Tip: choose a spot with good air circulation to help prevent fungal diseases. 2. Preparing the soil. Although Russian sage is not picky about soil, amending your garden bed can improve plant health and growth. Here's how to prepare the soil. Test the soil. Conduct a soil test to determine pH levels. Russian sage prefers slightly alkaline to neutral soil, pH 7.0 to 8.0. Amend the soil. If needed, adjust the pH by adding lime to raise it or sulfur to lower it. Incorporate organic matter like compost or well-rotted manure to enhance soil fertility and drainage. 3. Planting Russian sage. When to plant. The best time to plant Russian sage is in the spring or early fall when temperatures are cooler. This allows the plant to establish roots before the onset of extreme weather. Steps to plant. 1. Digging the hole. Dig a hole twice the width and the same depth as the root ball of the plant. 2. Positioning the plant. Place the plant in the hole, ensuring the top of the root ball is level with the surrounding soil. 3. Backfilling. Fill the hole with soil, gently firming it around the base of the plant. 4. Watering. Water thoroughly to settle the soil and eliminate air pockets. Tip: space plants about 2 to 3 feet apart to allow room for growth and airflow. 4. Watering and mulching. Russian sage is drought tolerant once established, but it will need regular watering during its first growing season. Here's how to water and mulch properly. Watering. Water deeply once a week, ensuring the soil is moist but not waterlogged. Reduce frequency as the plant establishes. Mulching. Apply a 2 to 3 inch layer of mulch around the base of the plant to conserve moisture and suppress weeds. Keep mulch away from the stems to prevent rot. 5. Fertilizing. Russian sage doesn't require heavy feeding. Over-fertilizing can lead to weak, leggy growth. Here's a simple fertilization plan. Initial fertilization. Mix a balanced, slow-release fertilizer into the soil at planting time. Annual feeding. Apply a light dose of balanced fertilizer in early spring to support new growth. 6. Pruning and maintenance. Regular pruning helps maintain the shape and health of your Russian sage. Here's a guide to pruning and ongoing care. Spring pruning. In early spring, cut back last year's growth to about 6 to 8 inches above the ground. This encourages new, vigorous growth. Deadheading. Remove spent flowers to encourage continuous blooming. Weed control. Keep the area around your Russian sage free from weeds to reduce competition for nutrients and water. 7. Propagation. Russian sage can be propagated through cuttings, division, or seeds. Here's how. Cuttings. Take 4 to 6 inch cuttings from healthy plants in late spring or early summer. Remove lower leaves, dip in rooting hormone, and plant in a well-draining potting mix. Keep moist and warm until roots develop. Division. In early spring or fall, dig up the plant and divide the root ball into smaller sections. Replant the divisions immediately. Seeds. Sow seeds in early spring. Cover lightly with soil and keep moist until germination. 8. Common problems and solutions. Russian sage is generally pest and disease resistant, but it can occasionally encounter problems. Here are some common issues and how to address them. Powdery mildew. Ensure good air circulation and avoid overhead watering. Apply a fungicide if necessary. Root rot. Prevent by planting in well-draining soil and avoiding overwatering. Yellow leaves. Can indicate overwatering or poor drainage. Adjust watering habits and check soil drainage. 9. Benefits of growing Russian sage. Russian sage offers numerous benefits. Attracts pollinators. The flowers attract bees, butterflies, and other beneficial insects. Low maintenance. Once established, Russian sage requires minimal care. Drought-tolerant. Ideal for xeriscaping and water-wise gardening. Long blooming period. Enjoy vibrant blooms from midsummer to fall. 10. Designing with Russian sage. Russian sage is versatile and can be used in various garden designs. Borders and edges. Use as a border plant for a striking display. Mixed beds. Combine with other perennials like coneflowers, black-eyed Susans, and ornamental grasses. Rock gardens. Perfect for adding color and texture to rock gardens. Containers. Grow in large containers for patio or balcony gardens. Planting Russian sage is a rewarding endeavor that adds beauty and resilience to your garden. With proper planting, care, and maintenance, this hardy perennial will provide stunning blooms and attract beneficial pollinators for years to come. Follow these guidelines to ensure your Russian sage thrives and becomes a highlight of your garden landscape. Thank you for watching our video on how to plant and care for Russian sage. We hope you found these tips helpful and that your garden flourishes with beautiful, healthy plants. We'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below and share your experiences and opinions on growing Russian sage. Have you tried any of these methods? Do you have any additional tips or tricks? Your insights could be incredibly valuable to other gardeners in our community. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps us out. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more gardening tips, plant care guides, and landscaping ideas. Click on the bell icon so you won't miss any of our new videos. Thanks again for tuning in, and happy gardening!